I mean, as a New Yorker, I take the subway all the time, so I mean, any cuts that are made affects my travel, and I just feel that all the money that goes into the MTA has to go somewhere, and I understand it's tough to run, something as large as this, but I don't see differences. I see people are wages are being cut, and you know obviously they're cutting the W and other trains like that, and
Definitely, I take the train late at night, so that means less trains, a longer waiting time. So definitely not a good thing. Especially.
I knew that they were making cuts. I read about it in the paper. I had no idea they were actually eliminating entire lines. It just seems like a real mistake to me. I don't, raising fares some, that's going to happen. I understand that. But what bothers me is when the fares go up and the services are cut back. I think everybody, a lot of people are upset about fares, but it's easier to swallow when the services are actually being increased, or at the very least maintained. As long as I've lived in the city, I get 10 years, the students have always, longer than that, I guess, have always gotten discounted cards. And there are a lot of people that depend on that. So we desperately need better funding.
I don't think that they're doing a good job of it. I mean, it's horrible what they're doing. I mean, students can't get how they're getting to school. Parents don't have the money. Everybody's suffering, and they just waste money. I think that's my opinion, that they waste money and they don't know what they're doing.
Well, I think it's terrible what Albany is doing. I mean, the fact that they're cutting back on all these methods of transportation, and on top of that, depriving the people of what they need, the most. And on top of that, charging them more in the process, depriving them of service and charging them more for less service. I just think none of it makes any sense to me. So, it's going to be one less train for me to take. I mean, still have the end of the R, but without the W, it's going to have less of that frequency. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to affect me. But I mean,
DC and other major cities have considerably higher rates of the budgets that are coming from public funds, and the MTA, for all my complaints about them not being fiscally responsible or not doing things the way they ought to, or wasting money, they are dealing with a drastic underfunding compared to what other cities get.